Thank you for having me here this evening. I want to pose a question to you all. What does Simone Biles, Albert Einstein, Bill Gates all have in common? They are all neurodivergent. What does that mean? Yeah. Autism, dyslexic, ADHD, and they have changed the world and the way that we think about the world. When we are not giving our neurodivergent kids and adults the due that they need, we are missing out on an entire generation of people that can change the world. I want to talk to you all for a minute about TV shows that you like. My husband's autistic, he's ADHD. He watches documentaries for hours. Hours. I'm bored, I can't engage. I watch reality TV. Imagine if I had to watch documentaries for 3+ hours a night. I'm disengaged, I'm bored. I like to watch reality TV, I'm engaged. Imagine if you were not able to live and breathe in your learning style throughout the day. You're disengaged. And that's what's happening with more than 60% of our 8th graders and high schoolers. They're disengaged because they are not living and breathing in their interests and in their learning styles. My name is Kenisha Skaggs, and I founded SOAR Academy Augusta. It's a project-based and community-based school that focuses on each student's interests. There's a STEM lab in every classroom. There's an autism lab. There's robotics. There's coding. And students can access that every day. Again, what is your learning style? You need to live and breathe in your learning style because that is creating a clear pathway to your career interests early. Let me tell you a story about Chapman. He's in 8th grade. He's autistic. He's been kicked out of 3 public schools and 1 private school. He came to SOAR and his mom said, Kenisha, we don't know what to do. We don't want him on the school to prison pipeline. What can you do? The first thing I said is, what is he interested in? He loves to code, he loves Legos, he loves art. Okay, let's put him in a project-based curriculum for 60% of the day. He's living and breathing in his interests for most of the day. Chapman is going to change the world because we're allowing him to focus on the way his brain is wired throughout the day. Now imagine if I was forcing Chapman to do 6 hours of seat time each day when he's already gifted in language arts and math. We're missing out on his meaningful contribution to the world. So I say that to say this. Each person has a gift, and it's our job as educators to pull that gift out of students and promote that each and every day in their learning. When we don't do that, when we require kids to sit at a desk for 8 hours a day and do busy work that's not connected to who they will become, we are increasing the school to prison pipeline. When we have kids in Algebra 2 that can't read at a 3rd grade level, we're increasing this school to prison pipeline. Teachers need the power to innovate for kids immediately. If you have a 9th grader that can't read, you need to know what phonetic rules they're missing. If you have a dyslexic student, you need to be able to innovate immediately for that child while still allowing them to live and breathe in their interests so the engagement is there. We're losing our high schoolers at an alarming rate. And I think it's because of engagement and, again, not focusing on learning styles, but it's also because our kids can't read. Let's redefine what graduate ready looks like. It doesn't look like for every child chemistry 3, physics, algebra 2. For some students, that looks like critical thinking, communication skills. I can read at an 8th grade level now, and I'm ready for the next steps. I think there's a lot we can do to really redefine what education looks like, and I'm on a mission to do that. We're actually opening a charter division of SOAR so more kids can access a hands-on learning opportunity where there's access to STEM, art, robotics throughout the day to incorporate your interests. Most kids today are focused on being governed instead of being governors. If we can get this right, if we can focus on each child's learning style, each high schooler, allowing them to live and breathe in their career pathway early, we can make a difference. We went by Starbucks plant last week, and I asked them, what skills do you need from a graduate? And the last thing on their list was SAT scores. The last thing on their list was, oh, they've taken chemistry 3 or algebra 2. The first thing on their list was communication skills, emotional intelligence. Let's redefine what a graduate looks like so that every neurodivergent kid can be career ready. We are missing an entire population, 20%, y'all, of adults are neurodivergent. We are missing an entire species of people that can contribute positively to the world if we just redefine what learning looks like. Thank you.